I am come home from school. Tomorrow is our last day, and I came home to some happy mail. So I'm going to just start opening. I don't have a lot of time today just because my car I have to unpack, I have I had to bring all my personal stuff home since we are closing our one school and moving to another. So and I'm opening these up right now. So I have to unpack my car and stuff, but I did want to get to this before I get involved in that other stuff. And I'm going to open these up. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Sheila. Oh, from the airport. Where are you going? Well, you're in Virginia airport. Are you waiting on people or are you going out of town? Oops. That's fine. I'll just open that up. Hi, Lisa. You be lurking. Okay, here is a piece of paper. So let's see what this is about. Hello, Miss Leanna. I hope I didn't send you too much fabric this time. I tried to listen to your lives and see what you need. You are such an inspiration to so many of us with your generosity and time to others. Honestly, I don't know how you do it. I included a couple different lines this time. Of course, I found another cubby of Tula Pink, so that had to go. LOL. It's been fun watching you make things with it. You are way more creative than I, and I look at her fabric and it gives me a headache trying to figure out what to do with it. All right, and then it says I added a bundle of Camille's lighthearted line. Oh, I must have been up too late on the Fat Quarter Shop and ordered way too much. Thought of you would put it to good use. Then I tried to find different boys and girls fabric for y'all, and that could work for charity quilts and such. Well, I'll definitely put that. The Aliso iron is my passive forward to you for all your hard work and generosity. Wow, wait, what? Okay, I guess I have to look at that. You have this patience of a saint. When I saw the iron you won was a mini, I knew you needed a big one. So the fabric in the box with this iron, there are a couple of panels and 2 fabric books you can make as well. I made the book for my grands and they loved it. However, they don't use it all the time. So I was looking at those book pages and thought maybe we could cut them up as blocks and put them in a quilt for better use. Basically, they've been sitting in a cubby doing nothing, so it'll be fun to see what you do with them. And I have bought book panels to do exactly what you said I have done. Again, thank you, Miss Leanna, for brightening so many people's lives each and every day. You are a true gem to the quilting world. If there's something you really need that we haven't sent you, please don't hesitate to text, email, or call, and we'll see what we have. Trust me, I have more fabric than I could ever use in a lifetime. It just made me the biggest fabric collector alive. Have the most wonderful week, and make sure to take care of yourself first. I worry you overdo it sometimes. Well, Debbie, I do overdo it, but, I can't help myself. So thank you. I have not looked. So Lisa from Awkward Quilter, she has a channel and she's lurking. I used to live in Norfolk, Virginia. I used to actually fly out of Norfolk, Virginia when I lived in Williamsburg, Virginia. Going to visit my daughter in Austin. Oh, how much fun. Sheila, are you going to meet up with Crystal and Rebecca? Don't they live in Austin? I'm in Kansas now. And daughter time is the best. Yes, it is. Is that box from Gina? No, this is from Debbie. Hi, Deb. Deb, the Pug Mama Quilter, also has a channel, and she's on, so go check her out. Regina, hi, Leanna. Who is that from? It is from Miss Debbie, who is right on right now. Thank you. I haven't even looked and I read your letter. It's been an emotional day. I think I've cried enough today. So, okay, let's open up the boxes and I'll tell you my story of today. Ooh, what beautiful fabric. This is going to make beautiful. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Oh, I already know. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is a beautiful line. What line is this? Okay, I have to open it up. Little deers, I mean, that's my heart. Henry Glass. Little Love Farm for Henry Glass Fabrics. Oh, I love it. So Catskills. Oh my goodness. How beautiful. Oh, look, and there's the panel with it. Oh, this is so adorable. Look at this. We got to look at this panel. Look at that. Oh, isn't that precious? That is so precious. These are the things that you will find in my backyard. This thing likes to eat everything in my garden. Yes, yes. That thing loves to eat what's in my garden. And the little deer, they like to eat the tops of my flowers. But that's okay, right? Because they got to eat too. That is so sweet. I mean, I know. Oh my goodness, now look at this. Oh, there's much more to this line. Oh, these are going to make cute, adorable little kitties quilt. Look at this. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Oh my goodness, look at that. How cute is that? That is super adorable. Aw. That is super, super sweet. And I have some of those. I do love that. Okay, this must be the book panel. And I love putting these apart. And it's great because when I do the book panel quilts, the child then has the quilt. And when it's laying down, it could read right on the quilt. It doesn't have to. Look at how sweet this book is. Wow, Mr. Henry Glass. Who's the? Oh, Dawn. Dawn Rosengren. Wow, you did a good job, Dawn. Love the feel of the fabric and just the wild way of it. And then this is the book as well. And here's the iron. Oh my goodness. I absolutely did not expect this. I was going to be very excited with that. Here is the iron. I'll have to tell you guys what I think. Oh, and it's teal, not teal, aqua. Well, teal, aqua. Right? A quilter shouldn't say that, right? We should know what colors. Oh my gosh. This is so neat. Well, thank you. Well, I'm going to take that iron to Puerto Rico and use this iron here. Thank you. Hi, Carrie. Carrie also has a channel, so go check her out. She has a channel. She makes dog beds. She makes lovely dog beds. So go check her out. You have a beautiful heart for all those animals, Carrie. You really do. Let's see. Oh, batiks. Oh, Bermuda batiks. So that's something I am just starting to collect, and I'm loving them. They give me such a tropical vibe. Like, they remind me of Puerto Rico. Oh, no, that's okay. I am so happy. Believe me, I love this line. I'm so glad you brought me this because I was making Tula, I was making those Tula, and some of them were like, whoa, in your face. And I've learned that you really have to use like this to tone it down. Because that elephant one was right on point, and what I did was I used more of this. These are beautiful. Look at this. And what a perfect month, too. Gorgeous. Yes, I thought of all your gorgeous PR dresses with these. That's what I get. That's the vibe I get. Oh, and I've loved this fabric. I actually do not have this except for a charm pack. And I've been keeping it special, but now it's going to come out with this. Because, yes, I have to definitely do something with that. Oh, and here we go. I know what I'm going to do with this. Did you see, I don't know if anyone follows Pat Sloan. I'm sure you all follow Pat Sloan. I've been following Pat Sloan for years. And she does an Oh My Stars. that would make a beautiful Oh My Stars Pass It Forward quilt. So absolutely. Hi, Katie. Katie's on here from the Greenland Quilter. And we're going to discuss that in a little bit. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Hi, Mirtha. So we got dots, and I'm out of dots because I've used them all. So this is great because we definitely need dots to tone down some of my wild trying to put everything together. And this is fabulous because I am making this quilt here. Let me see. Last night I did finish it. Last night I finished the last one. So we're going to put the next video up for that. So I had that line, and now I have backing because I am going to use this for some of the backing of that quilt. I love this, but I don't know if I gotta use this in particular because, you know, this gives me Puerto Rico vibes as well. You know, flamingos. Do you know that there was a flamingo in Cape Cod? I missed it, but it was all over the news how there was a flamingo in Cape Cod, and that was wild because that's not a thing. That's a Florida thing, not a Cape Cod thing. You loved Daydreamers, Debbie, huh? Look at that. See, I think I like the colors in Tulip Pink because it gives, especially this line, gives me the tropical feelings of it all, right? The tropics. Well, wait till my daughter comes, Debbie, because she loved that fabric and that jelly roll. So now I will let her have some. She's like, I wish you had bigger pieces. Well, she can come from that line now. I have bigger pieces. Actually, I'll have her watch this live and tell me what she needs me to bring to her. They want to know, Debbie, did you get all this? So, yeah. I think a batch came from 2 collections of hers. Not sure, though. No, Roxanne, Fat Quarter Shop. I love the butterflies. I mean, her butterflies are so unique. So let's see. I thought it was Daydreamers. I think this whole line is Daydreamers. This is Daydreamers. I'm pretty sure it's Daydreamers. Yeah, Daydreamer. Well, I should know because it was all in there. That's all Daydreamer. This one, is this Daydreamer? Yes, that's Daydreamer. Yeah, they're all Daydreamers. Yeah, this is Daydreamer too. The one that's not Daydreamer is these, which are great blenders. This is not Daydreamers. What does it say? Yeah, I'm glad she will use it too. Yeah, I am. Oh, this is called True Colors Tiny Dots. And I love using the tiny dots. It helps everything break up. And now we're going to go with my other favorite. I'm looking at elephants. Who doesn't love elephants? It reminds me of my grandmother. One day I'm going to have to pull out, oh, and I know where it is. I should pull out the picture of my Grammy. Who loves elephants. She's no longer with us, but I did take care of her and held her hand till her very last breath in my home. Nobody was taking my Grammy anywhere, and she had opted to not go to her house, but come to my house for her last couple of, for the end of her life, right? I mean, that's the truth, right? And we were extremely close, like extremely close. So every time I see elephants, I think of her. Well, I think of her all the time, but especially when I see elephants. It would be great. Look at how cute. And this reminds me so much of like a Cape Cod. I mean, they're all great. I mean, look at this. Look at the little, that's so cute. And I think I'm repeating myself on some. Hold on, let's see. This one, look at this one. Now I don't know. I could, let's see if I see a line. No, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter what the line is. It's gorgeous. Oh, here is like a pink version. Isn't that cute? And because they're fat quarters, it's going to be easy to find a quick fat quarter pattern and just go with it. They were 2 sets, yes. They are so adorable. Look at this. Too cute. Letters. The rainbow. Look at the little kitty cats in all colors. The kitty cats. Kitty cats are trending, let me tell you right now. Can't tell you why I know that, but kitty cats seem to be trending. Lots of kitty cats for the future. Oh, I did that upside down. And then I showed you these. Well, thank you, Debbie. What a beautiful surprise. I was completely surprised and blown away with this. So thank you so much. I'm gonna put it to use. After this live, I've got to go downstairs and start dinner and unpack. And 24 years in a building. So let's talk about some personal stuff. So 24 years I've been in and out of that building, right? My daughter started kindergarten in 2000, and I was PTA president for a couple of years, and then I had to go back into the workforce, and I decided to work at the school, and then so you accumulate a lot of stuff, right, in 24 years. And I ran so many after-school programs, especially literacy programs for the school. When I first started, I did teaching the children Spanish after school. Learn Spanish with Miss Nieves, and then that program ended, and then I did a literacy program for ENL or ESL children, so children. English as their second language. I did a program for them. I did that for a little bit. So then you accumulate stuff there. And then I ran a program called Healthy Kids. And that was an outsourced program, but they hired me because I had done a lot of the after school stuff in the school already. And so I had a lot of that stuff, like just a lot of stuff, because I wasn't given much of a budget. And you know me, I'm not going to let kids go without. Absolutely not. That's not happening in my lifetime. So I had bought stuff that was on sale and put it in that closet. And we use stuff and craft stuff, and oh my goodness. And now I have to empty this closet. 20 plus years of after school programming stuff in that closet, from things that I bought, from things that I found donations for. I mean, most of it is, reusable stuff. We used a lot of it, but, you have the books that are there. And I had like used arts and crafts stuff. So I cleaned out the closet. I got to donate a ton of my after school program stuff to a summer camp in our town. So that was great. The lady came. She took that. But, I have a bunch of other stuff that, I brought in, that I bought, and it has a little bit of sentimental value. But I think I have to go through the car again and say, I really don't need this because I really have no place to put it, because I'm going to need another shed. And that's not happening right this moment. So I'm going to go through it and see. I didn't want to leave it. If I left it, it would have been thrown out possibly. So I just brought it all home to me, with me, and I'm going to go through it. And a lot of it I can donate to local libraries and other organizations. I just got lucky that today a lady from an after school program came because the art teacher was leaving her some stuff. So I was like, this is great. How would you like all of this? And she was so happy. And I was so happy that kiddos are going to have it. She runs a program from pre-kindergarten, I think she said, till 9th grade. So she said she just used everything. So that's great. So I'm going to go through the stuff in the car and donate stuff to the local library, and then what other stuff that maybe she can use because she came in after the fact when I was packing stuff. So, and she's going to come back on Thursday. So I got to do that today, and I have to do some cooking because we've got to eat, and then I've got to finish off a sample or so that I can leave on vacation. Hopefully, what's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Hopefully by Thursday night, probably Friday morning, I will leave and I will take you on my adventure. And we will see. So I also have to get projects together, and I saw this and I thought it was pretty good. But someone called themselves that they just got a lot of PhDs, and I think it's partially, oh, you know what? Now I forgot what it is. I have to look up what quilting acronym that is. But I have a lot of half started projects that I started, and I like to finish through, but then, I get sample quilts, and I have to do that first because that's my pay. Like, I get paid for those, so I've got to do that. So then I stop something. And I think I have 1 or 2 projects, and there are projects that I took on with me on vacation, and then, I just didn't come home and finish them. So I'm going to bring those with me. Hi, everyone. This is from Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. It is 107. Whoa, 107. Whew, that is hot. Well, here it did get hotter. It got 85. Yesterday was glorious at 61, but today it is 85. But I'm in my sewing room. The window's open, so everything is good. And anyway, that's real. Oh, I didn't tell you my story. So I packed my car today at school, and so today was our very last field day at school, and I was fielding the field. We play kickball, and so I've been doing that. I'm on the kickball field, and I've got my shirt on, and I got my my running shoes, and I'm not good at kickball at all. But the kids love to see the teachers out there play. So I'm out there, and I'm out in the field, right? Way back in the field where the ball hopefully never goes and I never have to catch it. That's where I go. And I'm out there and I am looking at the whole scenery, and I'm going to post a picture. I took a picture. I'm going to post what I was seeing. And I don't know what was wrong with me. I just started sobbing. I'm like sobbing like a baby, just crying hysterically, looking at it and saying, wow, this is the last time I'm going to be in this kickball field and see just how beautiful the scenery is all around me, because our school is tucked in with mountains all around it. And I don't know, it just really hit me. Like, I knew this school was closing all year long. I knew last year what was happening. And I was just fine with it until today when I was at the kickball game. And then I'm back out there and I'm sobbing, and all of a sudden it's like everything is running. When my kids went to that school. I was there. As a matter of fact, I was in my son's class. My son was in my class because he had to be placed in that class. And I just saw my son, 6th grade, playing the game when I was in it. And then I remember my daughter playing the game and my other son playing the game. And it was just, I don't know, it was just an emotional thing for me. But I am over it. I understand. So I'm good. But yeah, so I had to say goodbye. And so the one nice thing that happened is, like I said, I'm not good at kickball at all. So the first time I went out, I struck out or kicked the ball and they caught it, and so I'm out immediately, right? So now it's close to the end of the game, and they have 2 people out, and this was going to be like our last roundabout. And I'm like, are you really go? It's your turn, Miss Nieves. I'm like, yeah, no, you don't want me to go. Bases are loaded, and I am known for kicking the ball right into the person's hand. And then the game will end. I'm going to end the game if you put me out there. And then all the kids are like, no, you have to go out there. You have to go out there. Well, I went out there, and I kicked that ball, and that ball went. And I tell you, I ran so fast. And I actually, for the first time in 24 years, ran all 4 bases. It wasn't a home run because, we had other people come in, but at least I made it to the first base without getting tagged. And I made it to second base, but I run the first time out in 24 years. I was so excited. And then we were all high-fiving, and I was telling everybody, that's my first time that I ever did that in 24 years, my first time. It was really awesome. So after my emotional breakdown out in the field, I ended up running around the bases and making a full score. Hi, Joydy. And so that ended the day. That ended that part of field day with a plus, and that was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited and proud of myself that I did that because I just never have. It was funny because they're like, "Oh, here comes Miss Nancy." I go, "I know I'm not good." I said, "But I could win the quilting Olympics." I said, "If we were all sewing here, I can guarantee you I'd win the quilting Olympics." So we all chuckled at that. Hi, Annette. And yeah, so that was my day today. And tomorrow's going to be the official day. And then that's it. We have to say goodbye to our school and move on to the other school. So I already know where I'm going within the district. So I'm going to the school right across the street from me. Because, yes, there is a school right across the street from me. When my children started school, I didn't live across the street from that school. I lived closer to the other school. And then we bought the house, and I didn't want to switch my kids. And because I worked there, I got a variance, and the kids always went to this school here. But I will be working at the school across the street. We are all, condensing whatever. So I'll be walking to work. That's good, right? Help. That'll be good for my gas tank. And so, yeah, so a chapter is ending and a new chapter is going to begin next year. And I'm excited, it's something new. Of course, I'm scared. And I still want to be at this school, but it's not a possibility. There's just not enough children in this area. Our area used to be heavy with children, and it used to be a giant community, but unfortunately our community has turned into an Airbnb mecca and a vacation spot. So therefore, if the most homes are Airbnbs or weekend houses from people who live in Manhattan, so that doesn't bring us children to go to our schools. And people, unfortunately, who need to work out here can't afford to buy a house out here anymore. I wouldn't be able to afford to buy a house. I'm lucky that I bought this house when I did. So yeah, so that is the story of how my day went today. And let's see, I was at the same school for 34 years. I totally understand that. And that's from Nancy Regina. That's a shame the schools have to close. 2 schools in my district are closing, plus my neighborhood school is closing too. Yes, they just have to condense, right? Because our building used to be a K6 building and the classes were like 20, and now our building is a K3 school because across the street that used to be a K6 school. Then they closed that down, and then they ended up putting that into 3-6, and all the elementary schools at 3rd grade would dump into the school across the street. But now it's less kids. Some of our classrooms only have 12 kids, and some of our classrooms only have 14 kids. So it's not many, and it's only shrinking. I would cry too. I've been at the same school for 20 years now. I know we have a couple of teachers who are retiring, and I was super close to them. Most of the teachers I have retired, that like I had most of my career with. I have a lot of newer teachers, but one teacher is not retiring. She's going to move, and this is her first time moving. She's only ever worked at that school, and she's only ever been in that one classroom. She's never ever had a switch classrooms. I've had times in my 24 years, that's why I say 20 plus years, because there was, I think, 1 or 2 years, and I'm not sure, that I worked up at the high school. And it was funny because the first time it was when they condensed the school, I think for 0, they went from K-3, and they had to move staff around. And I think that's the year. And then they say, now I remember the first year they did it, they're like, the next year, they're like, oh yeah, no, you can't leave. You got to go back. So I went back to Phoenicia, and then we condensed again. This is our third time that we are, condensing our district, right? To smaller, condensing them and having less schools, but more children within the schools. So that's condensing them. And they sent me to middle school, high school. And then the last time they sent me to middle school, high school, they said, you can never move again. You have to stay at Phoenicia. You may never move again. Remind us that we can never move you again. You are so needed at Phoenicia. So since that one time, they never moved me again from Phoenicia. So yeah. So I'm going across the street because supposedly, all of our staff is moving to the building across the street. So that includes me. Not everyone is moving because, again, when you condense, you got to get shifted into all the other schools. And who knows? They may shift me back. I don't know. I don't know, because you're never guaranteed a spot. It could be 2 weeks before school ends, and they can move you, right? So I'll go wherever, as long as there's children, right? Just wherever. My first year, though, teaching for the district, I actually wasn't at Phoenicia. I was at they had like a satellite school, and it was for boys with autism. So that actually was my very first year. So I had a lot of training in boys with autism, and they were all of high school age. So that was my friend, and it was wonderful. It's, I in my many years have worked with so much of the population in my school. I've worked with ENL, I've worked with the school for autism. Unfortunately, they had to close down too. So, they just didn't have funding and whatnot. I worked in special ed rooms, and I am blessed that I have been able to work with all different kinds of children from all different situations, and I love it. I do. I love it. Let's see. Hi, Custody. Daily stop in and send love to my favorite stitcher. Well, thank you. Double tap the screen for a like. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could do that, but sure. Why not? So that's my story today. I'm going to finish up my day with unpacking, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day and take care of yourself and pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please give me the thumbs up. What is it? Subscribe, like, and share my channel. And again, thank you so much, Debbie. I am so blessed by all of you in my life. So take care. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, wait. One last thing I totally forgot. Sorry. One last thing. I'm going to read something because I work in rehabilitation for ex-veterans, and funding is lacking. It is a shame that so many vulnerable people have lovely people willing to help, but no support. Absolutely. But I do have to show you something. I showed you this yesterday. And this is the quilt. And you've seen me make it on this channel. This is the quilt that is going to go to the giveaway that Katie, the Greenland quilter, if you have not visited her channel, please go visit her channel. This is her Pass It Forward quilt from me to her, so that she can use to help support her family. Her son and grandson are having some difficulties, and she doesn't like to go out, and you'll see in her videos she doesn't want to go out and ask, but they're at a point that they have to fundraise so that her son can stay in a hotel and not have to pop a tent with her grandson. So you can go visit her. Again, it's Greenland Quilter Katie, and she has both a GoFundMe page, and I got to take someone out. Sorry, someone is going to be they're not even getting a timeout. They're getting banned. Yep. That's uncalled for. So go check her channel out. I will try to remember to link this, but in my community page, I did share her information if you would like to go and see what's up. Any donation, I believe, of any size is welcomed, and she's going to put your name in the giveaway. And so that's where we're at. I almost forgot to say that. Also, Lynn has mystery boxes that are going out in July. See, I have a list of things people tell me to do, and then I forget. July, she's going to be mailing out her mystery quilt boxes. And I think she has a couple of Advent boxes left. And Carmen's quilt shop, she still has her 20% off with the code, and you can use that for her Advent box. So you would get 20% off and free shipping for her Advent box. So she just wanted me to let you guys know about that. Gina, you were here. It's storming terribly here, and she saw the fall guy. It was excellent. Oh, okay. I am leaving. Oh, she's got to go because lightning is bad. So any help would be grateful. I know Katie would be grateful for. So you go check out her site, and you can go also to mine and see information on that. Aisha, have a hi. Hello, but I have to go. I say my goodbyes, but go ahead and watch the replay. It won't hurt. Take care. Bye-bye.